This is the Grow My Clinic podcast by Clinic Mastery, where we help you deliver amazing client experiences to grow your clinic.
Welcome to another episode of the Grow Your Clinic podcast. My name is Ben Lynch. Today we've got a short, sharp, shiny one. Each week, the Clinic Mastery team come together and we do our version of CPD, Continuing Professional Development. We sit around and we mastermind how we can do things better so that the clinic owners that come into contact with us through our events, through the academy, or through any form of interaction online or in person, how we can deliver practicality so that they could do something and get a change. And so the question that we posed was, what are the top 5 things that the clinic owner more personally could change so that they could feel more in control of their business and so that they could lay a foundation for sustainable change over time? Because all well and good to create change, but you want to be accountable to continuing that change. You want to make sure that it's sustained for the future. So what are the top 5 things that we covered? Number 1 actually starts with ownership. To actually accept the responsibility that your current reality in business is because of the quality or caliber leader you are and have been in the past. To accept that perhaps there's a huge opportunity for you to grow as a leader, to recognize your attitudes and behaviors, for instance, toward your team. Perhaps there's an irritation, friction, resentment. Perhaps you're finding there's not a lot of joy with your team. To be aware of those approaches because it permeates in everything that you do. And so we use an exercise called above and below the line behavior so that you can become conditioned and aware of how are you showing up each day as the leader of this business, because it all starts with you, the psychology of the owner. So it's about taking ownership and becoming aware, having this meta-awareness of how you're showing up each day. So that's number 1. Number 2 is a desire statement, which is a very clear, well-articulated guide to what you desire 3 years from now across a few different areas of your life, looking at your health, your wealth, looking at your time, your relationships, your business. All of those areas, you give yourself a score, and then you work out what does that look like, and you communicate, articulate it, write it down with really clear detail 3 years from now. Because only once we have that can we reverse engineer a pragmatic plan to actually redirect or transform your business in alignment with that. There's no good just growing your business for the sake of growing. That causes more headaches than it deserves. So we want to be sure it's purposeful growth. So start with your desire statement. Get really clear on that. Where do you want to go? The next thing is time blocking to work purposefully on your business. We've spoken about this in previous episodes. We want to make sure you've actually got time to learn the strategies and implement the strategies that are required to grow your business. So purposeful time blocking that, every Monday morning I work on marketing, or every Tuesday afternoon I work on numbers. So really purposeful time blocking. The 4th one there is to recognize the team that you have. To actually go out of your way, despite whatever condition you think the culture is in, to sit down and write something to each team member to reflect on the value and contribution that they make, to recognize them for something specific they've done recently, or just generally what they bring to the team, what you admire and acknowledge. Even if you're struggling with your team at the moment, this can be a tricky one to do. And I've had my fair share of resistance from clinic owners saying, I'm not doing that. And then a few months later, we have a laugh because it's been so transformative for them and their team members. To actually sit down and go, you know what? Joey's causing me a headache right now, but I so admire that Joey brings the joy to the team, makes everyone laugh, and makes this really quite a vibrant place to come to work. Sure, he's got things to work on, but let's just start with recognizing the team. That is stepping up and taking ownership as a leader. And the last one there is to have a task list, something like Asana or Trello, Wunderlist, something where you can start to document the things that need to be done around the clinic, especially on your list as the owner, because as we progress forward, we'll be looking to delegate those to current team members or outsource them or even delete them. If nothing else, have a schedule so that you do the things you need to be at your best. So having a task list. So number one is accept ownership, become aware of playing above the line, making sure you're deliberate about how you show up. Number two is desire statement. Have a very clear vision of where you want to go personally, and the business is a vehicle to help you get there. Number three is time blocking purposefully on your business so that you have the ability and capacity to implement change. Number three is to recognize the team very genuinely and purposefully. And then the final one there is to have a task list of all the things you do so that you can continue to do them and not forget about it, or you can delegate it, or it's an opportunity for you to delete them out of your tasks. They're the top changes that we look to create for a clinic owner when they jump on board inside our business academy. There's something you can do just by yourself today if you're not part of the academy. 5 really practical things to help you take back more control over your clinic, over your business, to help you lay a foundation for sustainable change. I hope that serves you today, the next day, and forevermore. If you found this useful, we would so love your feedback in the form of a review on your favorite listening app. Until next time, we'll see you on another episode of the Grow Your Clinic podcast. Head over to clinicmastery.com for all of the show notes.
This is the Grow My Clinic podcast by Clinic Mastery, where we help you deliver amazing client experiences to grow your clinic.